Welcome to Rick's Corner, brought to you by Old School Labs, the brand I trust and the only one I put my name to. Use my code DRAYSON12 on the link below.
Welcome to Rick's Corner. The man, the myth, the legend. Now on with the show.
Welcome to Rick's Corner. I have a friend of mine today that I met in the gym the other day, Jesus Burgos.
Hello, how you doing?
And I saw him working out with his buddy, and I thought, man, these guys are in great shape. And then he comes over to me and he says, "Are you Rick Drayson?" I said, "No, that's my sister." So we started talking. He taught me he watches the show and this and that. And then I got a thought on my mind saying that I think I'd like to have him on as a guest. I mean, I have a lot of people on here that are famous and big bodybuilders, but I like people who are just everyday Joes that work out in good shape because they have a story to tell. And I think it's really important to hear somebody's story. And I like to put it out in the media, and maybe I can get them knowing they can get something good out of it. So we decided he's going to come over and he's going to do the show.
Yeah, first of all, I'm nervous as shit.
No, don't be.
I've never been on camera before. It's the first time. So I'm a little nervous. But how you guys doing? Yeah, my name is Jesus, like you said, Burgos. I seen him at the gym, obviously. I mean, who doesn't know this guy, right? So immediately I got nervous or whatnot. I'm like, I never act like that with anybody, you know. It's not that I'm cocky or anything, but just I've always been not just focus on myself, but to focus on changing the world, helping other people. And not only that, just like put out like no matter what you're going through, or like I got here on a mistake. I'm not even supposed to be in LA, by the way, because of a bad breakup. I've had a lot of bad breakups.
Oh, we all have.
And you know, I'm a very emotional wreck when it comes to that stuff.
But you have to look at it this way: a bad breakup. There's no good breakup. There's breakups. I've had a good one last time, but when that window closes, a new one opens.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And you have to think of it that way. It may not be right away. It might take a year. It might take 2 years. But whatever it is.
Oh, it took a long time.
The time is right. Somebody asked me if I'm still single, and I said, yeah. And they said, why? I said, because I'm overqualified. So when I trip over the right one, I'll know it. And I'm not in any big hurry at all. I get a lot of offers, anywhere from 25 to 60-year-old women, and I said, nah.
That's because you know who you are.
I just got to take it easy for a while. I got to heal my leg and just enjoy myself. So when you started training, what was your inspiration?
A bad breakup.
Well, besides that.
No, it's basically it's a long story because it goes deep. From childhood, I was a premature baby. I wasn't even born with all the right tools. You know, I didn't have one eyebrow. My mom said I was missing parts. I mean, I wasn't supposed to be born, really. So from birth, I should have died, right? And then I was born into a family where my mom is Colombian, my dad's Sicilian. So in that family, it was confusing because I came from another country. I was 1 year old, and I didn't even learn English till I was like in the 3rd grade. So there was, you know, some abuse there or whatever. And then that turned into when rejection. I don't handle rejection very well because I was rejected by my own father and mother.
Yeah.
So since they rejected me when I was 14, I was left in the streets. We'll get into that later. I, you know, met a girl in high school, and I thought she was everything because they had rejected me. I didn't have my mom, so I was looking for that in a girl. So that's why the breakups. That's where it starts. So,
yeah, that's true. That happens to a lot of people.
Right. When she heard me, she told me, and she left me for a buff guy. And she told me she didn't love me. She was just with me because I reminded her of him. But yeah, everyone else in school thought I was handsome, so I didn't understand. Well,
you are handsome, and you got a hell of a body, and you got a nice personality.
But she installed that in my head. I'm like, the prettiest girl in school is telling me, so it must be true. So
no, it's your insecurity. If anybody can't see that in you, they're blind.
Right.
And you have to look at it that way. You know what? If she's going to be that kind of person, you don't want that anyway.
Right.
You want somebody to appreciate you and accept you for you, and go along with what you're doing, and then you'll have a happy relationship.
Right.
I don't mind.
It goes deeper. The same girl. She envisioned her life with a prototype, right? Mm-hmm. 4 years later, I became a stripper, right?
Yeah.
Go for women.
Yeah.
How you doing? Well, ladies. She saw me. I was her prototype. I was buff. I was ripped. I looked like the Spanish novella dude that she wanted or whatever the heck. Yeah. She came for 2 months straight. She sat down and I didn't say one word to her. And that was just...
Good.
And then what I did was I told her, good luck. I still love you. God bless you.
I had all the strippers on here from Chippendales about 6 months ago. All the original guys.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we had a really good talk. It was a lot of fun. But you know what? It's game playing, and you don't need that in your life. I just don't put up with that kind of stuff anymore.
Now, again, it goes deeper. I realized that if you're a real man and you love a woman, you can't let her buy you.
Right.
If you're a real man and you love her, then you're going to work to keep her.
Absolutely. It's communication.
I wasn't taught that because I was out the house at 14 and 14.
I understand that. But it's communication and respect.
Right.
You have to respect each other. Look, I just met you, and I think the world of you. You're just a good person. You talked to me, and I could see what you were all about, and I said, you got to come on the show and talk because you work hard for what you have, and you're going to get rewarded for it. You know that. So then you started working out because of all this, huh?
Yes. And then I competed, yeah.
All right.
I won my first ever show, and I showed up basically with no money. I didn't know you had to pay for it. So I didn't eat carbs for 7 months straight.
Oh, my God.
Because I didn't know how to diet. You know, so through YouTube, I was learning the poses, but since I was a dancer, I wasn't afraid to be on stage.
No.
So I kind of always been the the woman's guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I was comfortable on stage, so they saw that, and I won it overall.
You didn't let it get to your dancing helped you with your posing.
Yes, the dancing helped with the posing, and the dancing helped with my confidence. The body gave me a little bit more security, but do I handle rejection? I could talk to 100 women, I tell me no because I don't care. I love me. I just go by the numbers. Yeah.
There's one.
I said that the other day. I said it's a numbers game, bro. One of them is going to say, yeah.
You throw that dart not long enough, you're going to hit a bullseye.
Exactly. Hey.
And hopefully it's not the bullseye that gets them pregnant.
Hey, and they like muscles. One of them's going to like it.
Yeah.
There you go.
You sent me a picture. There's side by side, one with the big baggy t-shirt on. Was that you?
I weighed 135 pounds.
Well, we're going to post that up there because that's amazing what you've done. What?
No one ever taught me any of this either. This is all YouTube and all me learning because I never even graduated high school.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're smart enough. You don't have to. How did you know when you started training what to do? How did you know how to separate body parts? Just by reading?
By reading and putting together what I thought that worked for me. And that because I had a hard time keeping my weight.
Yeah.
I recently find out that time under tension works for me because I have fast muscle fiber twitch. I played football in high school, so I was 135 pounds.
Yeah.
So fast twitch muscle. So you got to slow down. If you're fast, then you got to slow it down, and if you're slow, you got to speed it up.
Right.
Is this basically how it is?
Okay. And your diet is right now. You're just like doing the intermittent fasting.
Yeah, and it works.
Not out of choice, out of necessity, right?
Here we go again. By mistake. Apparently, I'm sorry. I don't have no shame. I'm not dancing anymore. I was trying to take another route. So I got left with, the $0 on the account. So by mistake, I'm not eating because I don't have money. So I'm fat and intermediate fasting by mistake. And look at me. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's working. I'm like 210. I've never even been this way, and I'm not even eating it.
That's really, really odd.
It's crazy. I've never been this way ever, and I have the legs are coming in. How?
Something's going on there.
Yeah.
How do you divide your workout?
I'm more focused on my lower body now. I mean, if
you're going to do upper body, do you split it twice a week? Okay,
so if I'm going to do chest, it's just chest by itself. Calves is every other day since that's my weak point. Forearms is every other day. Abs is every other day. And then I'll go ahead and do back by itself. But if I do back that day, back is a big muscle. I'll go ahead and I'll do lower back in the morning maybe. And then I'll go ahead at night, and hit lats and mid back. Or I'll hit just mid and lower, which makes more sense. And then lats by itself because it's a big muscle. But remind myself you need to get those pull-ups in because if you can't lift your own body, then you will,
Yeah, I know. I used to do them all the time. Yeah. That's pretty much old school training.
I learned that by mistake because apparently, I went to, jail. That's another story.
Who did you follow as a bodybuilder when you were growing up?
Oh, my favorite bodybuilder, but out of all of them. And why? Lee Haney, maybe.
I can see that.
Because he's an example of a real man. And
he's a real man.
I'm a man of God now, so in jail I became a man of God. So probably Lee Haney.
Yeah, wonderful guy.
Still keeps himself in shape. He keeps himself with God, and he still has the same wife.
Yes, he does. In fact,
8-time
I'm going to do a Skype with him on here too.
That's my favorite.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
The old school back in the days of Gold's in Venice, the original Gold's was the place to work out. They had the best equipment, and it was very simple in a cinder block building. We had the camaraderie and the training methods that just got results. Because we trained like you did. Nowadays, I see people over here training. I like this gym, but they're doing oddball stuff. I would never do.
They just don't know how to train. And then I see bodies with so much potential, and like I didn't even know what I was doing when I started. And then they don't understand that there's a certain way to work out for certain bodies. They don't want to.
I like this once a week on the big body part.
Yes,
or by itself. I mean,
for me. And then when I do work out, I do everything individually. Like I'm doing one leg presses, or I think the mind, when it's focused just on one thing, it works better.
I think you're right.
100%.
So how long are you here in California for?
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes to do what?
Whatever it is God wants me to do.
Okay.
My purpose is I want to be men's physique champion, and I think I could beat whoever is champion now, which is because I do follow it, the tall guy. I forgot his name. But I think I could beat all those guys. I think my body has what it takes. I did too. I'm marketable. I know how to speak. I speak Spanish. We get the Spanish crowd going in here in the NPC and the IFBB. And if you guys are watching, come on. I want to compete. I want to get on stage.
I think you're right.
I want to get on stage to tell this story, because if I could do this, guys, you can too. I mean, you can.
Yeah. I believe you.
Yeah.
So your goal now, you're going to train for a show now?
My goal is to find money for some food. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll do whatever show. Yeah. I only need, I'm a perfectionist, so I would need about 16 weeks.
Was that your training partner that was with you?
No, sir.
Just a friend?
Just a friend that I met through a mistake.
The mistake.
Because this is what I'm trying to tell. This is why I'm laughing. Through the lies, the truth, and through the mistake is the blessing.
I like that.
Yeah, I just made that up, actually. Yeah.
Well, things happen like that. You trip and stumble, and someone's there right where you're to catch you, and life is like that. And once you realize that you have the power to do that, it just works.
Yeah, but
I met you, and I got you here, and I'll get you over to Old School Labs, and that wasn't something
crazy.
that was planned.
No.
But I saw into it, and I thought, well, if I have the power to do that, I will. Now, I was just at Starbucks, and I see this girl sitting out there, and she's in the sun, and she's from London, because she doesn't have any sun in London. A cute girl, and then her boyfriend comes and sits behind her, but she's got her back to him. And he was studying some lines for some show or something, so I said, is she mad at you? He says, oh, no, I'm studying some lines or something. He says, I see you all the time. I always figured you were somebody, but I didn't know you were. I just have that look. People do this to me. So I told him. And
you do. Yeah.
And he looked me up. He said, oh, my God. He said,
handsome guy.
How I know who you are. I said, is she mad at you? He says, not really. And she went inside of the bathroom. He says, she doesn't understand that I have a passion for my career, and I need to work on it a lot, and I don't spend enough time with her. And so I said, that's what happens. You get into a relationship, and you're going forward, and all of a sudden,
oh yeah, no, I know,
they're attracted to you for who you are, and then they want to change you. Right?
I don't say the word. I'm sorry. Yeah, girl. Yeah, you like me because.
Yeah, but what if you change to suit them, and then they're not going to like you anymore because you're not the original guy?
No.
See what I mean?
Because you had the balls to say whatever you had to say to her, and that's what she wasn't used to, and then you were the guy.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow your career. You're going to stay in touch with me. Let me know where it goes. Send me photos and stuff like that. And then you sent me a bunch of photos to put up with this today that are really good shots.
Yeah, yes.
I'm anxious to see that. And now if somebody wants to reach you, how do they do that? Through Instagram?
At Jesus, or it's Jesus, but it's JESUS. At JESUS _ Burgos. BURGOS. So it's at Jesus _ Burgos.
Great.
And in Facebook, same thing. Jesus Burgos.
Well, that's good to know.
Yes.
I can add you as my friend.
Yeah.
All right, Jesus. Thank you so much for coming here and sharing this with me. And you're a good guy, and I think some good things are going to happen for you.
Thank you very much.
If I can be of any assistance, I will.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching Rick's Corner, and stay tuned for more.
All right, guys.
More coming up soon. Now stay tuned for traffic and weather. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Now you can have the Gold's Gym logo drawn by me, the artist Rick Drayson, personalized and made out to you and signed by me to frame and put on your gym wall or wherever you see fit to do so. It's a piece of bodybuilding history. It will never be duplicated again. It's the largest selling icon t-shirt logo in the world, and I'm the guy that drew it, and I will draw it for you. Just go to my website, rickdrayson.com, and order there. You can pay through PayPal, and it'll be sent out right away. And be sure to watch Rick's Corner for all the videos on bodybuilding, nutrition, fitness, pro wrestling, and anything that suits your interest as far as getting physically fit and being the best you can be from the golden era of bodybuilding.
He's the equalizer, baby. See you next time.